In episode 25 of Enigmatica 6 Expert, we make everything we need to birth an infused bee, which includes using several mods, including Attuned, Ars Nova, Nature's Aura, and Astral Sorcery. I hope you enjoy the episode. Let's get in on. I've made the GodForge block, and I'm melting down the relics that I got from the pharaohs. I will need that hammer in a bit. So the fuel for this is lava. Now I'm doing this manually at the minute, but the idea will be to automate this when the time comes. I don't think I've got any more than those four. Don't believe you can melt these down. Well, these are okay, but you don't do that much mining. Well, I don't, because I've got all the bees. So having a top level pickaxe, I mean, I'm using a diamond pickaxe. So once you've killed a couple of pharaohs and you've got a couple of artifacts from them, you make your GodForge, you melt them down with lava, you get your shards. Now there's a couple of recipes for the GodForge block. You can use this one which needs 3 Godshards, or you can use this one which needs 2. You'll need the dusty mum bee, which you get from killing the pharaohs, so there's no reason not to be able to do this. And it's a simple case of making more GodForge blocks, placing them down in the world, breaking them with the hammer, and melting them back down again. So you can get more Godshard blocks. It's up to you if you want to keep any of these items. You can make specific Godshard blocks, and these are, I believe some of these are used. See if I can find one that's actually got that one. It's used to make the irradiated ore miner married. So some specific ones. Is that the same thing? Yeah. Or maybe it's only that one. You do need a GodForge block to start Astral Sorcery. So you take the GodForge block, take it to one of the temples that spawn in the world, the astral temples. You'll need to make a linking wand and link the GodForge block to the crystal that's in the centre to get your Luminous crafting table. Some nice durability on the tools, if that's the sort of thing you're into. But to be honest, there are that many really good tools in Tetra that you don't really need to. And like I said, as far as I'm concerned, diamond pickaxe is good enough. I've got the Anubis' Wrath weapon at the minute, which is not brilliant. But it absorbs souls, makes it stronger, as long as you don't die, because if you die, it resets. Okay, so from here, we can just keep going, rinse and repeat, make more, but I'm going to take this one to an astral temple, after I make the linking tool, that is, if I can make the linking tool. I've not even looked at the recipe. Right, so what you're doing here is place your God block down, take the linking wand, shift right click, have I made the wrong wand? Oh, I've made the wrong wand. That's the bloody pedestal one. Dip. So first time using this, so do you just no, you don't right click. So that seems to put that on there. What do we do with the bottle sunlight? Oh, just had to wait. That made the infused sunmetal block. This bottle sunlight is not actually in the recipe as such. I've just been reading there, if it has the requires natural to green bottle, you do it in the overworld. If the recipe has red bottle like this one, you have to do it in the nether. We were going to make the infused bee, but that required the altar of birthing. I did get a spawner actually, so we should be able to do this now. I believe we have, where have I seen that? Yeah, it's there, look, token of joy. in my backpack. So we need 4 honeycomb blocks of any fruition. Let's see what we've got in here. Oh, we can make the dusty one. I wondered where all my black dye went. Just noticed some more in there. Thought I made a load of black dye. Left it in there. So that's the 4 honeycombs. We've got the spawner. We've got the joy. Summoning crystals. Now this is enchanting apparatus. So let's have a look. Block of source gems. We can do that. Oh, we need it times 2, don't we? So we need another set. Soul shards. Need 4 of those. And then we need to make some spirit fire and throw source gems into it. Spirit fire is Demon's Dream Fruit. You just set it on fire. Let's just do 1. I think the flint and steel is in my backpack, but there's 1 there anyway, so we'll take that. And we want 2 more gems to burn. Oh, they went in here because that recipe is on the grid. Just right clicking will remove it. You can make, I believe you can make spirit fire permanent by setting it afire on netherrack. Let's try that out. No, we'll not do it in the house. Let's do it just here. Looks safe-ish. And there's the two gems we need. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's worked because that's usually gone out by now. So yeah, that's good. Should burn forever. Hopefully. What else do we need? We need Tinker's Bronze. Now, we can do this in the induction smelter. How many do we need? 4. Of course, it's never equal to what we want. And the induction smelter, it's 3 copper ingots and a piece of glass makes 3. And then lastly, we need some arcane stone, which is these 3 items in a lightning recipe, and we need 6 of those.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Throw them in the pile on the floor. Our bow and lightning arrows. And that was completely the wrong recipe because that just gave me my clay back. Was it clay balls, not clay? No, that was right. Why did that not work? There we go. Right, and this is on the enchanting apparatus, so we've got all this now, so we can go and do that. So it was 3 of these blocks. We want those. So it was 2 gems, one of those gems. What was in the middle? Block of source gems. Oh, did I not make them? Because Swan made them. Did I throw the block of source gems over there? I'm going to have to look back at the video. Oops, I threw the source gems over there instead of the clay. These can go in any order. They don't have to be placed exactly like I'm doing them. I'm just doing it because it's easier to remember. And I always do the middle one of the recipe, this one last on this centerpiece. And we now have, or we should have, yep, there they are, our 2 summoning crystals. So the only thing left to do is a token of anger. Don't have any charged snowballs, but I should have pretty much everything else. 3 snowballs, 1 cloud, 2 dragon spits, 1 that and that. So 1 of those, 2 spits, 1 axe, 1 cloud in the bottle, and now we just need some gold powder, and I need one of these saplings. Fiery blossom. Yep. So I need an emerald. So 1 emerald and enough gold powder to draw the ritual. Right in the middle, and then go and get some bone meal. There is our token of anger. So we should now be able to make the altar. Oh no, we need the luminous crafting table for it, don't we? Forgot about that. So we made our GodForge block, which I took it to the altar, and then realised I made the wrong linking tool. I made this linking tool for pedestals, not this one. This one requires a rock crystal, and these leathers. These are easy enough. Oh no, that's ancient wood. I've actually got some ancient wood. I got it from a quest reward. But the rock crystals, I made the resonating wand, and I went out at night and I saw absolutely nothing in the way of shiny stuff coming up from the floor, which is what normally happens. So we shall wait for night time. Try again with our resonating wand. So usually you hold this and you see sparkles come up from the floor. This is new. This is my blaze spawner that I pinched from the nether, that has a Pothis upgrades on it, and it also has the effigy from Enigmatica. I forgot what it's called. The spawner, that's it, spawn agitator. If you place that on the spawner, you don't need a player around, they will always spawn. I tried to get this stockpile switch to work, but it didn't work with the... Well, I tried the number of tanks. So I just break this when I want to turn it off and just plonk it over there. Because it's linked with this switch here. There's one on the side of the spawner there, look. Set to receive. But in fact I'll wait up here for night time, and I have to be very careful though. There's a huge lava lake below us, so digging straight down is not going to be a very good option. Oh, and I can see them right there. I guess I just didn't look in the right place, did I? There's loads over here. Absolutely loads. That's what you're looking for, these sparkly effects. Now the safest thing to do is to waypoint these. And do it around about Y12. Down to my mine shaft. Here we go digging. Right, when you get to it just here, as long as it's still night time upstairs, you should be able to use the wand and you can see there that they're below us, and they're the other two that were shining, so we should in theory just be able to go down. And there it is, rock crystal ore. Now using a pickaxe with fortune on is a good idea, and I don't have one, I believe, but we only need one. So worth remembering this spot, that it's literally at the bottom of our stairway. Right, linking tool. I think I left the god block at the altar. Don't seem to have it on me. Let's find out. So that's the astral one. Yes, I did, yeah. So you take your linking wand, right click the crystal, then right click on the god block. Give it a second. This will work quicker if you remove all the water and give it access to the sky. These crystals work a lot quicker if you do that. And there you see it's turned. And I think we brought everything with us, didn't we? We want one of those that side, one of those that side, top and bottom, that in the middle, and then the 4. No? Was that not right? Wasn't the Starfused metal, was it? Berthy. What was in the middle? Oh, the spawner. Please tell me I got it on me. I have. Not quite enough. It could be that it's actually turning daytime. Huh. That's going to be really useful. I'll have to see if I can get fortune on a pick. I think I've got one back in the house. Night time's approaching again. Not quite there yet. It's just starting to turn. And I can't see how we're going to get all the way up here. We need to find a star field. But unfortunately we can't make the Fosic resonator. This requires liquid starlight. I suppose we could make the liquid starlight. but that usually requires the light well, and that has got Botania runes in it and resonating gems, which are made by Botania, so we haven't actually got that. So I think getting a birthing altar might be a case of pot luck if this is not enough. It's getting there. Is it going to be enough? Yes. And there we have it. So just for reference, is that going to fill up? It's usually quicker than this in older versions. It usually doesn't take this long to get this high up. Well, looks like it's going to fill up all the way, so that's really worth knowing. So if we get any more that we need the Luminous crafting table for, we can just come and do them. The ultra birthing requires this layout. Now these are hay bales around the edges. These are infused bricks that are going around the other white ones, and this is ancient wood. Now I've got the ancient wood. Straw bales are easy enough, so long as the recipe is not being butchered into not straw bales. They're hay bales, aren't they? Yeah, so that's a standard recipe, but infused brick is infused rock in a pattern like that of 4. Now infused rock is arcane stone, but this has to be done in the nether, and the nether setup is slightly different. The crimson altar is the nether version. This is made from various different bricks. That's the infused rock made, and I would turn that into infused bricks. Oh, it actually tells us in the quest, does it? Oh, here we are, look. So yeah, 16 infused bricks, 16 hay bales, 4 ancient planks. So we're just missing the ancient planks, which I know I have. As I said, I got them in a quest reward. So here we go with the altar of birthing layout. So you want hay bales around the outsides. Then infused brick in patterns of 4. Then ancient planks here, here, here and here, which leaves whatever that block is under there. Don't think it matters what that block is, that's for automating, I think. Yeah, so there it is, complete. And to use the altar of birthing, simply throw the items you want down, as long as there is sufficient aura around. I've planted 3 ancient trees, and these will up the aura around here, and as they do, the leaves will decay. There's a decayed block up there, look. Just there. And the tree will die off, but the amount of aura should go up, and you're going to need it quite high to do some of the birthing recipes. To make the ancient saplings, it was a bit of a struggle, I can tell you. Now the gold leaves we know about, the dates you get from Attuned, you can get them in the loot chests, the emmer seeds you get from Attuned as well, and the palm saplings from oasis trees in the Attuned dimension. The veiled mushrooms you find all over the undergarden, they're quite easy to get, but these things, it's knowing where they were And if you go right down to the bottom level where all the water is, they actually grow in the water, like little vine things that are they're inside the water. And you can get the Serene Blossom sapling from the market. We're going back to the Infused Bee that we needed the altar birthing from. We need the block of Infused Sunmetal, which I believe we already have. Infused Sunmetal block, we made that earlier. You want to look at the Infused Bee spawn egg, by the way, to find this recipe. Now we need 1 iron honeycomb, an iron bee, which we've already used when we created the PCB, so I'll have to breed another one of those. And Spirit of Birthing, which we've got loads of from breeding the bees manually. Right, so I've got the item. We shall try it and just throw the items on the floor by the birthing altar. And there's the Infused Bee, which I didn't expect it to be flying off. Hello there. And there we have it, our Infused Bee. And our Infused Bee needs any flower as a flower. Produces the infused honeycomb, which is used on the natural altar to create infused sunmetal ingots. Don't know if it has another use. These are pretty standard uses for all combs. And as you can see there, the sunmetal ingot is used to create elementium ingot, as well as a few other things. Spirit of the Calling. It's used to create ingot of the skies, which will be needed later on, I believe.